Well, well, and another well. I uh, I don't get it. I don't understand it, but I could tell you I saw this coming a mile away. And what I mean, I saw this coming a mile away. I saw Disney slash MCU crawling on their knees to beg for Robert Downey Jr. to come back to the MCU, but I did not predict him coming back as one of the greatest comic book villains ever to grace a comic book panel in Doctor Doom. I did not see that coming, and I know I understand it. I really don't. I don't get it. But I know they're doing this whole multiverse BS for some reason. I don't know why the MCU is so obsessed with this multiverse. It seems like when you start using multiverses, you run out of ideals. And when I mean running out of ideals, they ran out of ideals because they don't know how to move forward. For the last when did Endgame come out? 2009, 2019. I mean, so 5 years now. So in the 5 years since Robert Downey Jr. has been in an MCU movie, the MCU has slowly declined in quality, writing, and everything else. The last time I saw an MCU movie was I was forced to watch Doctor Strange 2. And that one was the nail in the coffin for me of watching MCU films all together because all the backtracking and all the multiverse crap was making my head hurt. And I don't really hate all the multiverses. I think when they're doing one shots, when I mean one shots, a standalone story and that's it, that's fine. And when they trying to connect and go to different timelines and different worlds and different alternate, it's just becomes mind boggling. My head hurts, and that's what Doctor Strange 2 was for me. It made things from the past unnecessary now and stupid. And that ain't the time stones, not the time stones, but ain't the Infinity Stones like worthless now or something like that. Just dumb stuff just going on right now with the MCU, or MCU. I can't even call it the MCU anymore. I don't know what it is now, cause that didn't go right. The Marvels. I forgot that was even a movie. The Marvels. See what I mean? I forgot Black Panther 2 came out. I forgot about the Eternals coming out. That's how much these films have died since then. The only two I can remember, really off the top of my head, was Spider-Man No Way Home and Doctor Strange 2. I forgot Black Widow was released. I forgot about Thor, Love and Thunder, and that terrible CGI mess. What else came out? That's it. I don't remember. And then you got this Deadpool and Wolverine movie, which I don't even want to include in the MCU because it didn't start there. Now that's out of all the movies outside of Far From Home, that would be the one I see, but I'm not paying Disney any of my money. Mm-mm. Nope. Mm-mm. I ain't paying my money to go watch that. I'll see it on streaming or Redbox or something like that down the line. But anyways, going back to this whole Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom. I'm guessing it has to be an evil version of Tony Stark resurrected or something. Somebody made a stupid. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what's going on anymore in the MCU. I know that, not to go on a tangent again, I know that Falcon is going to be Captain America. I don't know that much. Harrison Ford is in the MCU now. It's funny. He did not want to be in Star Wars, but he's willing to be in the MCU. Well, everybody has to have their taste of the MCU, I guess. But you got that going on. I forgot about Ant-Man and the Wasp 3. That didn't go over too well with some. And now King, the black man, is gone. So I guess they had to get Doctor Doom. Why not Galactus since you're going to have the Fantastic Four, which is being played by, that would be nice, Pedro Pascal. I think Sue Storm is going to be the one chick from Mission Impossible. And not the last Fast and Furious film, but the one with The Rock and Jason Statham starring. She was like the sister of like Luke Evans and Jason Statham cater or something like that. I don't know who's gonna be. I forgot who's gonna be the Thing and Johnny Storm, but Robert Downey as Iron Man. I mean, no more, but as Doctor Doom. See, I had to switch that up. I said Tony Robert Downey is Iron Man. I'm so used to saying that. We're all gonna be used to saying that, but I'm still trying to figure out why him. Unless it's gonna be like I said before, some evil version of Tony Stark disguised as Victor Von Doom. That's my only explanation behind this. Other than that, this being just a normal version of Victor Von Doom with no different multiverse time crap going on, it's gonna be strange seeing Robert Downey. And some people say, "Oh, you never see Robert Downey." I'm like, all right. What they did for Doctor Vader, what they did for Darth Vader was they put a I think I forgot the Prowess was a bodybuilder, and then they got James O'Ray Jr. to play the voice, right? They could have did that for Doctor Doom, which leads, like I said, which leads me to believe that this has to be some evil version of Tony Stark masquerading as Victor Von Doom. It has to be. That's my only explanation, because it's not gonna make sense for Robert Downey just be Doctor Doom. Also, they doing it because, like I said before in the beginning of the video, they've been downsloping lately. The MCU has, so they gotta find out something. They haven't really had an actor since Downey Jr. left that's been magnetic. It seems like Chris Hemsworth is. I don't know if this is happening, but it seems like he wants to be on his way out. Some more Chris Evans. Jeremy Renner is not really that magnetic. Scarlett Johansson seems like she's moving on to the Jurassic Park series, from what I heard. Which Jurassic Park, man, the thrill's gone with that too. But anyways, um, they did have old Soy Boy that plays Hulk now, but that ain't going too well because you see what happened to She-Hulk. There's really nobody there to pick up this series and just, you know, bring it back to where it once was. It's just been lame so far. But they don't know what they're doing with Blade. We don't know what's going on with that. And now that they're gonna have another Avengers movie called Avengers Doomsday, you better. I know they better start like building quickly. They gotta build to something with this one because maybe that's. I guess that's starting in Phase 6 with Fantastic Four. But with Spider-Man, who knows where he's at? I don't even know who's gonna be the Avenger team. It'll be Falcon, Captain Marvel. We don't know what people are getting tired of Brie Larson. Wait, who else? Who else is still alive? Hulk, She-Hulk, maybe She-Hulk. I don't know about Hulk. Who else is still around? I don't even know who's around. Doctor Strange? I don't know about Red Hulk. That's a Thunderbolts thing. I don't know who's gonna be around. Black Suri as Black Panther. Fantastic Four, I guess. I haven't seen, like I said, I haven't seen Deadpool and Wolverine, so I don't know what to expect. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know what's going on no more in this series. I haven't been paying attention. Anyways, uh, I don't know, man. I knew this was gonna happen, but I didn't know it was gonna happen like this. I knew Marvel was gonna become crawling, asking for. I knew they was going back to Endgame. The irony of it. I knew they was gonna come crawling back or walking back like they did at the end of Endgame. Captain America, Iron Man, and Thor come crawling back towards Thanos. Robert Downey is Thanos just sitting there. What does that bring you back to me? I knew that was gonna happen. Um, well, other than that, man, this is crazy. But anyways, I ain't gonna watch it. I'm done watching superhero movies, live action at least. This goes for DC too, because I haven't watched DC. I haven't been to the theater to watch any of the DC movies that came out. I have not watched Shazam in theaters, Aquaman, The Flash, none of them. Now I have seen The Flash and Aquaman, the second Aquaman. All of them been boring. So I'm pretty much throwing my hat out the race. I'd rather make my own superhero media than watch what Marvel and DC has been producing. I have watched The Boys too, but last season, this season 4, I don't know. I think superhero media needs a anima or something because eh, it's lame to me. Oh yeah, there is history of Tony Stark and Victor Von Doom. Doom Quest back in '81, they had the whole Civil War thing when Tony Stark was the head of Shield and he ended up capturing Doctor Doom because he thought he made it a tag. And then the infamous Iron Man, aka Doctor Doom, that whole storyline. So there has been some crossovers between these two characters. But maybe it has something to do with that. Maybe it has something to do with the infamous Iron Man storyline. Who knows? I don't know. We'll see. Well, I ain't gonna watch it, but you guys will see if you guys still watch